Hey guys, it's Dave. Today we're going to talk about allergic rhinitis. For most people, it's a situation that's going to occur mainly in the spring or in the fall when different plants start to come about, when dust starts to blow, when allergens start to happen, especially around farmed areas. That's when you're going to see it. However, for some, it can occur all year long. What you're dealing with is a runny nose, itching, sometimes congestion along with that, and also a lot of sneezing in between. It's not something that if you have that with the runny nose, the sneezing, and you're bringing out green crud, that's not allergic rhinitis. You may actually have an infection. You need to get that checked out. Now, there are a lot of things that you can do non-pharmacy related for allergic rhinitis. First off, avoid the allergens that generally will set you off. Remember that pollen counts are highest in the mid to late afternoon. So it's great to open the house up, but remember if it's really windy or mid to late afternoon, there's going to be a lot of pollen or a lot of dust in the air, so shut those windows up. Something else you can do is to wash floors at least once a week. Vacuum if you have carpet, but it's very important with the hard floors that you have to get those clean so you're not dealing with pet dander, with dust mites, with dust in general. If you have pets, make sure you're brushing them and then give them a bath about twice a week. That will help cut down on pet dander. If you have furnaces or in central air, make sure you're changing those filters often. If you really suffer, especially throughout the whole year, or more than just you, if your whole family is suffering, consider a filtration system that will take care to remove a lot of the dust and particles that will be causing your problems. The other thing, it's not very fun, but it's easy to do. Wash your sheets and your bedding twice a week in hot water, and make sure it's hot water so it gets everything cleared out. A mattress cover is also a great idea, and make it one of the plastic ones because you can get some that are cloth. Those don't really help very much. In fact, they can actually hinder it. Get a plastic mattress cover. It's great, especially with children, to really help you out. And then lastly, something else that you can do if you're really in a bad situation, and I know most of us have furniture that has this, but if you're really suffering, it may help you out. And that's to get rid of permeable upholstered furniture, because all that does is collect dust mites, collect dust, and collect dander, which can set you off even more. Now, if you've tried all that, and you're still suffering or it's just not getting you by, some things that you can do. For intermittent rhinitis, meaning those that are just going to occur mainly, like I said, in the spring and the fall, but not throughout the whole year, what can you do? Well, good news. The first thing you should try is an intranasal antihistamine, and those are available over the counter now. So like Patanase or Astapro are the two that are out there. The other second option you can do is an oral second generation antihistamine. So not Benadryl, but something like Zyrtec or the generic, Loratadine or the generic, Allegra or its generic, or Xyzal. All four of them are good. You want to be aware, even though it says non-sedating, sometimes Zyrtec can make you drowsy. Now, realize that it will take about 3 to 4 days for those to kick in. So don't take it today, expect results today or tomorrow. It's going to take some time to kick in. And in fact, before you alter any of your treatment for allergic rhinitis, you need to give it about a week for it to fully kick in. You don't want to do it for 2 or 3 days. It doesn't kick in, so you switch, and guess what? You didn't even give it a full chance, okay? The other thing that you can add in there is if you're congested, you can take Sudafed. But remember, Sudafed can cause weight loss as far as like anorexia, not good weight loss. It can affect your blood pressure. It can raise your blood pressure. It can also cause tachycardia or a rapid heartbeat, which if you have any cardiac condition at all with your heart, talk to your doctor before using that. The other thing that you can do, but only for a maximum of 4 days at a time, is something like neosynephrine or Afrin, or they're generic. The reason you only want to use it for 4 days at a time is because if you continue to use it, your body will get used to that and won't rely on its own. And so you will get a rebound congestion that's worse than the original congestion. So realize if you're using those, it's only going to be for 3 or 4 days and you got to quit. Give it a couple of weeks. You can use it then again if you need to. Hopefully you won't have to. If you're not getting results with the antihistamine, something else you can try is an intranasal corticosteroid. Again, these are available over the counter and even in generic now. So something like Flonase. You can also try Rhinocort or Nasacort or Nasonex. Now, a lot of them will say, like on Flonase, do 2 sprays once a day. I recommend spreading it out and actually doing 1 spray twice a day to get better results. Something with all the nasal sprays in general, I want you to remember. First off, block one nostril, stick the nasal spray into the nostril, but spray to the outside so you're not directly spraying into the middle of the nose or the septum. So block your nostril, then tilt your head just a little forward, because you may think tilting back does the trick, but what actually happens is it's going to run down the back of your throat. You're going to not get any benefit. So tilt your head forward, spray, switch, spray, just a little sniff. Don't suck it all down, but just a little sniff to keep it from running out, and that will take care of you. If that doesn't help with both the oral antihistamine or alone or the intranasal corticosteroid alone, you can use both together. Just don't use an oral antihistamine and an intranasal antihistamine. That's duplicate. So an oral antihistamine with an intranasal corticosteroid is fine. The other thing that may help you out is an oral antihistamine and Sudafed combined, like Claritin D, Allegra D, Zyrtec D. But again, remember to watch out for your blood pressure or any heart conditions with the Sudafed. If you happen to be one of the unlucky people that have chronic persistent allergic rhinitis, for you, we're going to try first the intranasal corticosteroid first. See how you do with that. If you're not having success, then by all means add in that steroid right away. If you're antihistamine right away. Add in the Zyrtec, the Loratadine, the Zizal, or the Allegra with your intranasal corticosteroid. For you, you may have a couple other options because you're year-round. Talk to your doctor or provider about possibly adding in a drug such as Singulair, which is montelukast. That may help you out more on a chronic persistent basis. It doesn't really help out for intermittent, but for the chronic patient, you may see some help with that.